It really is, Michael. And when you talk about that duty, I've been thinking a lot about this duty. Does someone have that duty? And I've wondered, okay, so she did help zip up the suitcase. And then she's hearing him say, I can't breathe. Does it then become her duty? And I've contemplated it, wondering, well, he's a grown adult. He got in that suitcase on his own. He was intoxicated, clearly, probably fell asleep and died. Had he not been so intoxicated, he probably could have maybe broken out of that suitcase. Who knows? She was intoxicated too. But I wonder, does it become your duty because she did help zip him up and she's there and he's saying to her, I can't breathe, Sarah?
Yeah, you know what? I was so fascinated by this. I went to LexisNexis and I used my account and I did actual legal research on this. The legal research that I did shows that it sways into the direction of her having a duty because they live together. It's like a family member choking and you don't call the police. You do have some culpability. You do have a depraved mind. You're seeing somebody choking. It's essentially what she was seeing, even worse. She actually assisted him in the choking. So it's like giving him something you know he may choke on. He starts choking on it. He tells you call the police and you don't do it. That is some culpable behavior. That is some depravity, right? A well-adjusted person in a well-adjusted relationship wouldn't have even called the police. They would have unzipped the suitcase. But if you then convince a jury, well, I didn't unzip the suitcase because he would have killed me, at least you should have called 911, zipped it and ran something. But then again, it really comes down to what's in the person's mind, right? We weren't there. It also comes down to the fact he weighed less than her. I thought he was a big dude who could murder her with his hands. He weighed less than my 9-year-old son, right? So all of these things are going to come into play. But yes, Kelly, from the legal research I did, I believe, and the legal research suggests that she did, in fact, have that duty. She was not a stranger to this person. He was not drowning in a river, which we all agree it's not your duty to jump into a river and drown with a person. But, yeah, I do believe she had a duty. But, again, it's so close that this case has everything.